Here.
D'Angelo, that was seemed like a refs were letting both teams play, more of a defensive matchup, especially in the second half. What did you guys lean into to find a way to get a win, especially in that fourth quarter?
Just grind it out. Team's well coached. A lot of guys that are more than capable. So for us, just grinding it out, not letting the refs kind of overwhelm us at all or anything like that. So just knew it was going to be a grind, and we did.
I know you mentioned this last game, when you tied Van Exel, but now just to actually set the mark and got a little ovation in the arena, it had a little bit of time to reflect on it. Can you just speak to that again?
It just feels good to be a part of, like I said, one of these type of deals, and this franchise is one of the most prestigious. So to have my name, just to be a part of it, more than grateful, blessed beyond measures. Just want to keep continuing to shatter it if I can, make it really, really hard for the next person.
Kobe.
Spencer's 11 points are the most he's scored since he joined the team over a month ago. Have you seen his comfort with the group grow over that time?
It's still working. Obviously, it's a new role for him. He's more than capable to do anything and everything we asked, and the league knows. I'll continue to have his back. The league knows what he's capable of. You come here, you may be asked to do something different, and the league forgets what you're capable of. But kudos to him, man. Just hanging in there. He's more than capable.
Jordan.
Congrats on the record, number one. I know how hard you work. You put a lot of work into outside, but you always talk on the podcast, shout out to the pod, but you always talk about not being athletic, as a guard. How can you talk to kids in terms of, being unathletic in a time where pace is starting to be talked about a lot more, and how people could get to their shots and still have the confidence to average the amount of points that you do and go out there and do that too as well?
Appreciate that. But I think there's always a way. Honestly, I used to believe that I wouldn't be here because of I wasn't athletic, and everybody I looked at was athletic, just on my path to getting here. And once I got here, had a few good games, and confidence was up, and I believed that I could do this. And then I think for kids out there, just continue to work on your craft. The sooner the better. You know what your game is, or if your parents know what your game is, just work on that, and continue to just add to your toolbox. But when it's time to showcase what you do, be ready.
Do you feel like your game's been, more kids, because I see a lot more kids, they always looked at your game when you was at Mount Verde too as well. I feel like you still got a lot of praise during your time. Do you feel like people praised you playing with pace and not being athletic throughout your whole career? Do you feel like you've gotten that praise, or do you feel like people have been sleeping on your game a little bit because of that?
I don't even know. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm so disconnected from what doesn't matter. So for me, I never even looked into it. I never cared. I just appreciated when I watch someone and I notice that they're doing it and dominating the game with something other than their athleticism. I notice it when I watch younger kids at my camp. I notice who's thinking the game. I always gravitate to the ones thinking the game, because sooner or later that won't be there for you, and you'll have to depend on your IQ and things like that. So I never cared, never looked at it, but I know how much I've found little pockets to try to dominate without having that athleticism.
Any more questions for D'Lo?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson.